I booked 80% of my new business meetings last month through cold calling. So I thought I'd share exactly how I did it. Hi, I'm Nia. I lead the SDR team over at My Sales Coach, and I prospect every single day despite being in a management position. So here's what I do. So I know first and foremost that the best way to book new business meetings is by speaking with people who want to speak with us. So finding relevant triggers and intent data, and then having really great quality contact data. So my ideal customer profile is senior sales leaders, SDR and BDR leaders. And ultimately, I know that they're most likely to be ready to buy or in the market to learn new ideas when they're expanding their team. So I like to reverse engineer my prospecting. So the first thing that I'll do is I will go on Sales Navigator and I will find companies who have recently hired new salespeople. And I'll do that by looking for the salespeople first. So I'll head into lead filters. And I'm going to look for companies between 201 and 500 employees. Their function will be in sales. And I'm going to look, like I said, for the salesperson first. So their current job title. I'm going to do a couple of examples. And importantly, I want them to be in their current company for less than a year, because that means they're less likely to have been promoted into that position and more likely to have been brought in recently. I'm going to change the geography so that we are reducing the size of the number of people that we're going to hit. And then finally, I'm going to toggle on that they have changed jobs, and that's going to give me 235 salespeople. So now I need to flip it, because ultimately I'm not prospecting salespeople, I'm prospecting their sales leaders. So I'm going to use an example of this company, and I'm going to find a sales leader within this company. Once I've found my prospect, I then need to have really great contact data. So I'm going to use the Kaspr extension to find the direct dial and email address of this prospect. I'm going to reveal the contact data and then add it to my CRM. And then if you know me, you'll know that I take a phone first approach, which is why my meetings booked by cold call is so high. So I'll enroll this prospect into my sequence, and the first thing I'll do is pick up the phone. If all else fails, they'll be enrolled into my sequence. The second step is to connect on LinkedIn, send over a video on LinkedIn, and then use some really high contact quality data from Kaspr to send over an email. When you're an individual contributor or a sales leader who still needs to prospect, making sure that you're contacting the right people at the right time with the best quality data that you can find means that you'll be spending less time hitting dead numbers, unknown numbers, or not being able to contact your prospects. So to be super successful at prospecting in 2025, you need to be reaching out to the right people at the right time with the best contact quality data that you can find.